off again. No, they can't avoid this. Not the one to go against. From the south side.
Welcome to the channel, Mac Dr. Bill. I want to start by saying I thanks and I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment. I thank you for your support. Let's get it. It's early in the morning, day off. I got a lot of work to do today. Couple people I gotta help out. Now that I'm busy, it seems like everybody's coming to me. When I was not working, nobody wanted to come to me for work. So it's like hit and miss. But you take your blessings as you take them. Today we're doing alternator replacement on the Black Widow, the EK Turbo Civic. The one that it had while I was injured a few months ago, that the car was parked and went bad. So the car was to run, it was to move, but it was draining batteries. I have over 2 batteries brand new, just from turning on the car using the battery, draining it completely, that had enough. And I'm like, you know what, just gonna get a new alternator, spanking new, so that we don't have to deal with that issue. You guys looking at it here, brand spanking new, no rebuilt, no nothing. So that's what the new alternator look like. I'm gonna proceed to open my setup and get the day started. Let's get it. All right, this is what we're looking like last time. See what the cash can look like already installed. Only difference I'm gonna do off camera today, this is a third port that's been blacked off. So I would like to have this filter here. That way the hose is not really like laying on it, even it's not gonna do anything. But just for my OCD, you know, I would prefer if it's like that. That's one thing I'm gonna do different today. But the cash can serve its purpose. I like the spot. One more part that we needed to complete and finalize on the turbo EK. Today's plan are to remove that alternator. I'm gonna try to jack the car as high as possible, pause, so I can do it from underneath rather than trying to take it out to the top. So got my work cut out. It's early, got stuff to do like I said, so I'm wasting no time. I'm gonna get my tools, my cardboard set up, my jack, and we're gonna get to do these alternator replacement. Let's get it. All right, got my cardboard set up, jack, stands in place. We ready. All right, listen to me closely when I'm saying this right now. The same way that I teach what I know for you guys to learn. When I make mistakes, I mention it to humble myself, so that maybe through my experiences and my mistakes, you guys don't make the same. Story short, I got a small leak someplace, oil leak, and I'm determining where, because I cleaned this last time. Last time I was able to figure out where the leaking was coming from. And now I see a small little wetness, not even a drip. I know I wiped this for a fact, so I'm wiping it down now again so I could determine where. Alright, story short, I'm underneath the car here like I'm a backyard lister to show you guys. Again, when I make a mistake, I admit it publicly so that you guys see that I'm not perfect. I don't have to say these things. Most people would be capped and not mention it, but I mention it so that maybe by my experience, you guys could learn. I had an oil leak, like I said before, and I couldn't determine from where or why. And everything was tied up, all the lines, everything. Story short, checking a couple of days ago, when I checked, the whole time, when I put the sandwich plate, I never tied the filter, not even manually. I did it by hand because I was talking with you guys in the video on how to put it, this and that. Even in the video, I remember saying that I'll tie it up afterward, and I didn't. And that was my main leak. I tie it up now, and I have no leaks from there. But take that in notes. When you install that sandwich plate, whether you're doing a video or you're doing it for yourself, go back to it 3 times and check it. When you install it, afterward, and after turning on the car, make sure it's not leaking. So I'm determining and spotting my own problems or diagnosis so I could determine the leaks. Right now it's nothing bad because I don't see anything. It's not the gasket that wasn't torqued properly because I did. So my suspicion that maybe the drain plug is kind of faulty because the only like teal drop of oil you see it will be here, and it won't even be like dripping. It just be like hanging there forever. So I'm gonna wipe it off now with you guys here and leave it like that to the end of the day while we'll do the rest of the other work so we could determine if it's that or something else. So keep that in mind. When you do your turbo installation, you do that sandwich plate, make sure to tie that oil filter, as stupid as it sounds. It could cost you your turbo, even your engine. Thank God I'm not driving the car and I'm doing the turbo installation here at my house, taking my time. That's why rushing doesn't pay. With that being said, let's get it. Alright, as I said, it's the bottom of the pan. It seems like wet. It could be moisture from the car itself. I don't know. I just know that I don't see any oil, just dirt. So I'm gonna wipe it off for the day. And I will come back with you guys and we'll check. But I don't see any leaks whatsoever. Not on the gasket, not on the oil filter. Again, it might be just that drain plug that needs replacement or something. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'll show you guys the good and the bad. And this is just like wetness. It's not even oil grease. Did it look shiny? Yes, but no leaks. So that's good for now. But I still want to find out if we got a chance of what it is. You know, as small as it is, I want to correct it right now. So far, we are good. All right, this is the alternator. I'm gonna try to attempt to loosen it. Take it off the bottom, pause. So I don't have to mess around with nothing that I did with the turbo installation and any of that. So I'm gonna get my tools and we're gonna get right to it. All right, boys. I shit you not. This was already loose. I don't remember if I tied it up the last time I installed it, I'll be honest, from when I did the engine replacement, or if it just loosened on me. But no cap, another thing that do not hide. I loosened this completely by hand, not even a wrench. Which means we just got the top bolt loosened, and we should be able to take out the alternator. Pretty crazy how we finding little things in this car that before I put in the road, I want to make sure it's 100%. Right now, this was not even at a 1%. Things like this could make everything failure. Keep that in mind, boys. Alright, boys. I cheated. I loosened it off camera. I just gotta take out my plug from the back. And the screw is just literally holding it in place. It's already loose, y'all seen it. And we could install a new one. I didn't want to bore you with the whole process of taking it off, taking it in. Pause. You guys know what I mean. But new alternator, new heart for it. We're gonna definitely help out. Because the whole time that we start up the car with the turbo sound great and everything, but was drawing power from the battery. So you couldn't really hear the full potential in the whole car compared to now it's got the right voltage, and now it's gonna give that constant flow the whole time, not just breaking off and going. So but yeah, you do what you gotta do. If I would have held up life on just being the fact that it replaced my alternator, which that's what I should have done months ago, I would have never been turbo right now. Right now it's nice and hot, it's summer, my car is turbo. Why? Because I put in the work. So I'm gonna unplug the alternator, take it out, so we could start putting the new one. Let's get it. Alright, so this is literally held up by this screw here. And we gotta undo my plug. If I could do it one-handed with ya. You know what we talk, how you doing? I want to thanks and appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, brodies. and sisters. And I want to take this chance to say hi and a big hug and I love you to my son Michael. Alrighty, boys. It's definitely a two-hand job at the moment. It's a matter of clip on and push back, pause. It's been a BIH. So I'm gonna have to do this on camera quick, which I feel the clip, but just a matter of getting the right grip. So I'm gonna just unplug this quick and we'll come back. Let me tell you, sometimes, boys. All right, I got the alternator to the top. It was not easy. Everything indicated that I had to loosen the motor mount and drop the motor. I wasn't gonna do that because my intercooler pipe is already set up. Everything was indicating that I had to remove the fuel rail, which I'm not gonna do that because I got a lot of vacuums, a lot of gas lines that are set up already. So I was ready to give in, and I kept looking for ways. And I'm saying this to say that take your time, take your patience. Everything is got a place and time for everything. So if you take your time, it will work out. Look at how simple I got it out. So I got it here to show you guys. That's exactly how I'm gonna put the new one. So I don't want to remove it, but I want to show you guys that with patience, everything is possible. That being said, let's get it. I got the new one over here. I want to compare them. Make sure the plugs are the same pause. Even though most alternators for this series are comparable. Whether it's D16, Y7 or Y8. So you're gonna simply overlook it, make sure it plugs matches, and let me see. So far so good, boys. Everything looks about the same. Trying to see. I mean, the plugs check the same. The position on the alternator ground cable is different, but plugs are the same. That's all that matters. As long as it plugs in here, it's alright. Bell housing look about the same. It is after all an aftermarket alternator, so yeah, I'm gonna place it the same way I got it out. I'm gonna put it in. Pause. So I got the new one down the hole already. It's that passing stage there that gives me a hard time. Once we got it here, there's nothing. So that's literally down there, just like that. I'm gonna start putting those bolts and putting it back in place. Let's get it. All right, boys. New alternator is in. Done pull my plug. Done tied up the alternator ground. I'm tying up my 14mm bolt. Then I got a 12mm that got to tie it up for the adjustment for the belt. That should be it for the new alternator. Got the old one out here, which is weird. Usually when they go bad, they see stuff. So maybe the inside probably went back. So I'm still gonna save it so that I could have this rebuilt and have it for a backup in case one of mine go bad. I'll still have it. So I don't mind getting a new one. If you guys see it's still in good condition. The previous owner have gave me this from the EK when I bought the car, and it lasted not too long ago, so not too bad. Not gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna send that they get rebuilt, whatever it is. But it's not seized up, so I know it could be rebuilt. So You guys see the condition, doesn't seem bad, so I'm definitely gonna keep it for a rainy day. So I'm gonna tighten up my 14 mil, then tighten up my 13 mil for the adjustment. Switch my battery, steal it from the EK hatch, and simply turn on. You know, now at least I'll be able to charge now. Before, we just eating batteries. The car will still run, it will drive, turn on, but it was draining the shit out of batteries. So 2 batteries too many. We just decided to buy a new alternator, but it's already in place. You guys see. Show you guys from the underneath it. We already got in place. Just gotta tighten up that lock nut there in place once everything is tight. But you know, the hardest part is already done. Which, by the way, the oil pan has been many hours. It's wiped down and I don't see anything, so it might have been just left oil residue from before. So that's a plus. That's a good sign. No leaks. Alright, boys, bracket is on, screws are back on. It's a matter of just adjusting it. I'm gonna push that way with a bar to make leverage so that my belt is nice and tight. This alternator installation is finito and I'm happy. So I want to tighten this up real quick so that we could simply turn on the car finally. No more drained batteries. Let's get it. Alright, boys, alternator is installed, replaced, tied up, secure. Bell is nice and tight. I'm just gonna steal the battery from my EK hatch real quick, and simply we're gonna turn it on. Now that we got a new alternator, it should charge, so I feel more confident. And there's one thing on my checklist that I fixed in the car. We don't have to worry about it. The last thing we gotta do is changing a wheel bearing on this side, which I'm taking it to the shop, so that don't really count. But stay tuned, because my 4-bar map sensor came in soon, so we're gonna do that replacement. We get rid of that one, trying to replace the new one. But the car's ready. Car's been ready. Now it's more than ready. Also, show you guys the cash can, what I did. I told you guys that I was gonna switch it from down here, plug that we have here from the third output. So we end up plugging this one. We put the filter here. That way it's not in the way of the hose, and the hose flows nice and straight to the valve cover. And the catch can do not bother, and it looks good doing its functionality. So just wanted to show you guys. Look pretty dope there. Now just looking at the motor, you could tell we have put in the work. Not the same car that we bought from Facebook about 9-10 months ago as a child. This is definitely a complete build at the moment as we speak. So yeah, just gonna get my battery and give it a go and let my baby warm up. Let's get it. Alright, but I'm gonna let the EK hatch warm up. Also charge that battery is dead. So we're gonna use the one of the EK hatch to simply turn on the car, warm up as well. So we warm up both of them. Let it warm up, and that's it. The alternator is on. Let's see if it's charging. This is how I test my alternator. You want to take out your positive. If the car turn off, it's not charging, meaning the alternator is bad. You guys see it's charging. So the alternator, we are good. Gonna let it warm up and finalize with today's video. All right. Want to turn off the EK hatch. Like, this is warm already. This is the next car we'll be working on soon. The way I'm doing things this year is a little bit different. You guys seen I got rid of the RX-7, my long time lovely RX-7, only because I want to concentrate in the things that I'm doing, which is straight Honda Civic at the moment. EG hatch K24 swap, EK hatch single cam, and we got the single cam EK coupe turbo now. So want to concentrate on all these cars, do what I have to do, and simply have fun, boys. All these cars are running. The EG hatch will be soon done this summer. We'll be running CRX. This my boy does run, so it will be running final too. So different bikes, boys. different vibes. Again, this is how you test your alternator. You see, doesn't turn off, it's charging, so you mean you good. This battery, I'm just gonna leave it there for a couple minutes so it charges, so next time I turn on the car, I don't have any issues, but we're looking good, boys. Alright, boys, there you have it. All alternators out. Just to this new periódico de ayer. We got a new one installed, replaced. Car sounds beautiful. It's not breaking down like before. They were just drawing the energy out of the battery, and it will sound like healthy sometimes, like it was like breaking down, like pop, 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 pop. Now we sound and we hear the difference on a stereo, like growling, if you want to say. We got the cash can installed, new alternator installed, FMU fuel management installed. We got the boost controller a long time ago installed. Everything is done, all vacuums. The only thing left that I gotta do, which is minor, is gotta plug my wiring to my white bands for the boost gauge. But other than that, we good. The car runs immaculate. Turned on its own power. It's charging. Everything new oil, new filter. I'm ready. I could definitely put the insurance on. Take it to my boy so he could do both of the wheel bearings and the machine shop. Well, he's got a mechanic shop, so he's got a press and all that crap, you know. Now and then you gotta let somebody make some money too, you know what I mean? He probably charged me around $200 to do it. I maybe tell him to do the brake while he's at it, and the car is done. New brakes, new wheel bearings, ready to lay some rubber. Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna cut this one short, boys. Thanks, and I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment. Thank y'all for your support, staying tuned, always giving my love. And like always, I thank y'all. Till the next time, peace.